Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, so I keep coming across the song When a Man Loves a Woman. Well, actually, I keep coming across David Foster, When a Man Loves a Woman, It's a Man's World by Seal and Michael Bolton. Okay. Um, and I was just listening to it again. And the songs are When a Man Loves a Woman and It's a Man's World. And it was like, well, what happens when a woman loves a man? So I was listening to it, the lyrics were changing. Okay, so I thought, let's read out the lyrics, definitely to When a Man Loves a Woman. Although when It's a Man's World was speaking about uh, man made the car, okay, so we could say like Henry Ford, but it was actually because of his wife that he actually achieved that, so who made the car. Let's just check out When a Man Loves a Woman, but I want to title this video When a Woman Loves a Man, when a divine woman loves a man. Let's check out these lyrics. Okay. We're going to change them around a little bit. So when a woman loves a man, can't keep her mind on nothing else, she'd trade the world for the good things she's found. If he is bad, she can't see it. He can do no wrong, and turn her back on her best friend if she puts him down. When a woman loves a man, spend her very last dime and trying to hold on to what she needs. She'd give up all her comforts and sleep out in the rain if he said that's the way it ought to be. When a woman loves a man, I give you everything I've got, trying to hold on to your precious love. And baby, baby, please don't treat me bad. When a woman loves a man, deep down in her soul, he can bring her such misery if he is playing her for a fool. She's the last one to know, loving eyes can never see. Yes, when a woman loves a man, I know exactly how she feels. 'Cause baby, baby, when a woman loves a man, when a woman loves a man, when a woman loves a man, when a woman, when a woman, when a woman loves a man. That's beautiful, isn't it? Okay. This is a man's world. This is a woman's world. Let's have a look. This is a woman's world. This is a woman's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a man or a boy. You see, woman made the cars to take us over the road. Woman made the train to carry the heavy load. Woman made electric lights to take us out of the dark. And woman made the boat for the water like Noah made his ark. This is a woman's world. This is a woman's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a man or a boy. Woman thinks about our little bitty baby boys and our baby girls. Woman made them happy, 'cause woman made them toys. And after woman make everything, everything she can, you know that woman makes money to buy from other women. This is a woman's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing, not one little thing without a man or a boy. She's lost in the wilderness, she's lost in bitterness, she's lost, lost. I actually felt like it really wanted to turn that around. It's like, who are we kidding? Come on, it's a man's world. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing, nothing, not one little thing without a woman or a girl. He's lost in the wilderness, he's lost in bitterness, he's lost, lost. He's lost. He's lost in music. Well, let's have a look and see what song's on right now. Caught in a trap, no turning back. He's lost in music. Are we playing a song? Oh, it could go either way, apparently. Okay. Are you going to play a song? Not at the moment. Affirmators. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. When a woman loves a man, she can't keep her mind on nothing else. We've got power. I got the power. It's a Tankosaurus. I am strong, I am grounded, I am powerful, I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank. So I am a cross between a divine masculine and a divine feminine. Hi, sweetie. Up we come. But not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. You want me to check for a song again? Hi, Lily. Okay. Will you love me tomorrow? Is that the question? But will you love me tomorrow? Do you want to hear it? But will you still love me tomorrow? Sounds like a bit of an insecurity. Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sighs? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you say that I'm the only one. But will my heart be broken when the night meets the morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again, will you still love me tomorrow? Eternity. So tell me now, and I won't ask again, will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Okay. Thank you, Lily. She's got down. She appeared the other day and then kind of got down straight away. Okay. She's just come to say hi. So we've got the power, and then we've got communication. It's a bonus card. Wonder how that other person's feeling. Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army. Where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption would just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Bonus card. Well, it says here, speak with kindness and gentleness. And it says, I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. Communication card. The wind's picked up. I felt the energy of being scared it would be a one-hit wonder. Okay. Gratitude. Today I am grateful for all of the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of things. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for. Like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented an internet. Humans invented the internet. And I'm allowed to do it. I'm allowed to do it whenever I want. What, the internet? And I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. So it's very much the energy of just kind of going with the flow. This dino tank here, Tankosaurus, and this loving, peaceful, strong, grounded, powerful cross-dresser. Between a dinosaur and a tank. he feels so strong that he doesn't need to do anything. But there is this communication here. Okay. That's wanting to be shared. Wonder how the other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. Okay. Should we ask the other person how they're feeling? Okay, so the person that you're inquiring about, wonder how the other person's feeling. Ask them. How are you feeling? Generous. Generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. So, okay. I felt really as if this was like the masculine asking the feminine energy. Okay. How are you feeling? Generous. Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. Okay, how are you feeling? You can tell me. I feel this is for the masculine. How are you feeling? Okay. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends, and the ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. Right then, you're learning. Look at this, you've got the same colour cards, and it does look like the same characters. Okay, so using the internet here, being on the internet, however often you want to, is really helping you. It's helping you to understand your own emotions, helping you to understand others' emotions, especially like by watching videos like this, okay, which is tapping into the energy. And you're getting your answers. And it seems that that's all it needs to be right now. Because you've got some assholes around you, haven't you, that are being pointed out. But instead of being resentful, you're choosing to look at them as a lesson learned. Everyone's a teacher. And I do feel that the Divine Feminine here, she's teaching. She's teaching and you're learning. Bottom of the deck. Spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest calibre? Yeah. The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space-time and after-hours hangouts. You want me to use some tarot of sexual magic? We can. Yes. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. There's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. Bonus card. Let's be spontaneous. Okay, let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Got to turn around. Let's have a look and see what the Tarot of Sexual Magic. That's a piece of someone's hair. That's the Nine of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine there. Right, let's have a look. We can keep this communication card out. Okay. We've got to work on these two questions here. Like someone's flicking their hair then. Was you giving it a little hair flick? So, wonder how the other person's feeling. Well, let's ask. And then we shall have a look at how you're feeling. So, you put it however you want to put it, alright? So, we're going to ask. How are you feeling? Is the question, is the inquiry. How are you feeling? This person feels as if they would do anything for you. It's a 10 of cups. So how are you feeling? This masculine's feeling as if he would wait on you. He would wait on you. Okay. But I feel the energy. Is he waiting on you? So he's wanting to know how you're feeling. Well, you look very comfortable here, but I do feel like he's at your beck and call. So, how are you feeling? It feels as if, I would say the masculine here feels like he'll do anything for you. He's been waiting on you. Been waiting on you? Okay. So do you want to tell him how you're feeling then? If he's been waiting on you to tell him how you feel, how do you feel? The Nine of Pentacles. You're just contented. Okay, so on fire, really. But it's the same card again. You feel like the Divine Feminine. You're contented. Whatever. Whatever happens. Okay. So there's definitely the strong energy of him wanting you. And you're just in this content, going with the flow. Okay. Next question. Again. How else? What do you want to know? Is there a particular topic you want to know what they feel about a certain situation? Oh, that's quite nice. Here's the Three of Pentacles. This is how do you feel about, I feel like actually living together. Because I feel the energy of no rushing in the morning and you're kind of, I don't know, getting cosy in the kitchen. Or maybe you're just reminiscing about the night before. Will you still love me tomorrow? Well, it looks like it. And through the ages. Three of Pentacles, about coming into partnership. We had that card come up with partnerships and alliances. Okay. How do you feel about this then? Like, you want to know whether or not this feminine's going to still love you tomorrow. What about you? Okay. I don't know if I should have asked that question. He seems a little mad. Of course. I felt the energy of roast dinners on a Sunday roast. This feels like a really nice, easy Sunday morning together. Okay, remembering the night before, Saturday night. Saturday night at the movies. Who cares what picture we see? A lot of hugging and a kissing in the back row of the movies. Saturday night. It's like a Saturday Night Live. Anyway, the magician's there. So I don't think I'm meant to really ask any more about that. Because that kind of, that for him seems like a stupid question. If he's asking you, will you still be here? Like, or will you still love me tomorrow? It's kind of like, he wants to know because, of course, well, I feel like he wants to be with you all the time. Okay. Anything else you want to know? Can he make it up to you? Is it, I mean, are you ignoring him? Are you being stubborn? Are you actually paying him any attention? It feels like he's cleaned up his act and he wants to really make it up to you, but are you, kind of your legs are closed? Is he allowed access? He's trying to be romantic here. Eight of Pentacles, working on the connection. Working on what? Working on the Nine of Pentacles. That's progression on the Divine Feminine here. Okay, he wants to keep her safe. He wants to keep you safe. That's why he wants to kind of just do whatever you want. Your wish is my command. Eight of Pentacles. So will you allow him access? Will you open up? He's fearful that you're not going to be open to him. Okay. Now, if this masculine's changed, he might wonder, you know, if you're actually going to like the new version of him. Because he smartened himself up. So if you loved, like, the old version, regardless, like, when a woman loves a man, he can do no wrong, and she'll turn her back on her best friend if she puts him down. So it's okay. We need a response. Will you allow him to open up? Will you allow him to open up? Will you allow him to talk? Temperance here. There's still this energy of you being extremely balanced. Now, you are the flame. You are the flame. You are the alchemist. I can tell here by the flowing of the hair, and it comes in with the flames. So you are so balanced, divine feminine. This masculine doesn't know whether he's coming or going, or whether you want him to come or whether you want him to go. And it's just your energy. Okay, so temperance, very balanced in your masculine feminine energy here, taking care of your own needs. It looks like there are like dragons flying around, not in a bad way, I don't feel. I feel like this is the energy of birds, but I felt more dragon spirit coming through. Okay. Which, if you tapped into your own dragon spirit, you'll learn that you can actually regulate your own temperature. Okay, so when it's cold, you will not feel the cold. You'll be at a very nice temperature all the time. When you tap into your dragon energy, you can regulate your own energy temperature. So that's why you're always coming across as being lukewarm. Took me to like Luke Skywalker. May the force be with you. Very interesting. Should we get some guidance from the divine? Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Underneath like the table, I'm kind of, I don't know, it's like I'm pushing my legs up and down like this. They're crossed. Who's cross? Feeling the energy here of the divine feminine again, but this is not a true reflection, I don't feel. The masculine's in the doorway. And all we can see is the back of you. I actually feel the feminine here, even though she's in this lukewarm energy, you can't kind of judge her temperature, is that she has to take care of her own needs. She's got all these apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Okay. 7 apples. So the energy of how you've become more healthier and independent here. But I do feel that there's this longing to want your masculine. You've got your foot on like the love coaster here. And I feel as if, of course, you have love running through your veins. There's this energy of maybe you not loving the divine masculine anymore. But it's like it's there. I feel because it's on the foot, you've grounded this energy in. I feel like you're like admiring yourself. You're looking down at your own breasts here. Okay. So I felt the energy of you providing for yourself. Like you have all the mother's milk inside of you to nourish yourself. That's kind of energy. So 6 of Pentacles. It's about balancing out those scales, but it's something that you have to do yourself in the physical because it's a minor arcana. If this was going to be balanced out for you, then justice would be here. But this masculine, he's behind you. You can't actually see what's going on. So I feel like he could be concerned. I'm drawn to the angels and ancestors. Was I going to another deck of cards? No, I think I just said let's have a look and see what the divine wants to say. Stag, trust and thrive. Talking to you, Divine Masculine, that's what I feel. It's like a stag do. Got the hen do, but interesting because I was taken then to Hindu. Okay, so I feel as if the Divine Feminine here is in a very peaceful state of being. Divine Masculine, trust and thrive, stag. Okay, the message. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. Stand in your light. You're just in the doorway here. Unless you're not noticing, Divine Feminine, that he's actually behind you. The Stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. Oh, don't close it. I've just got hair in my mouth. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stage has been hunted in the past, although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality. And we saw the fertility card that was at the bottom of the deck in the last reading. And sexuality, that come up as well about intimacy. Maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. The extended message. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all of your gifts, your strength and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. This is a man's world. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive. Onwards and upwards. That's how we end it. Onwards and upwards. Let's get a card, another card. See what wants to come out. Or that will be for the feminine. I've got two cards. Interesting that I was feeling the energy of like chopping off your head and putting it on like a plaque and putting it up on the wall. But we have a piece of hair here, so it's kind of like a keepsake. Also the energy of, are you going to chop the Divine Masculine's like head off and stick him on the wall? Are you going to pin him to the wall? Well, it depends. In what sense? We've got the Druid, hold the space. So it does feel very much as if Divine Feminine holds space for your Divine Masculine. I feel like you are holding the space. It's just very balanced. It's kind of like lacking emotion in a way. Holding the space, Druid. Also the energy of kind of moving in together. And it was like, will you still love me tomorrow? And it is the energy of make Make space. Allow this in. Will you allow access to someone actually being part of your life? Now that you're extremely balanced, okay, are you actually wanting to coexist with another? Druid, hold the space. Sacred ones. First card, hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. The extended message. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Trust and thrive, the stag energy. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. Let's look at this third card here. A drum, dream and journey. Journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path, then follow the guidance. In shamanic traditions, in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognised as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality. And I do feel the Divine Feminine not necessarily marching to the beat of her own drum, but she is following that. Extended message. You are very connected to other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surround you. The drum which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat. That's what I was just about. She's marching to the beat of her own heart. Okay, the universal heartbeat. You should be able to hear when you're tapped into that. It'll be a vibration pushing out from behind your ears. It'll be a boom, 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 boom. You are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surround you. The drum which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. Maybe you need to clean your ears out. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination, but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. It's 13:14. Well, by that clock up there, by the temperature gauge, the heating, the central heating, celebration. 13 to 14. Well, 13 is a death number, which is transformation, and 14 is temperance. Okay. Okay, all of you that know what the cards are, what they mean, okay, on the table is the Ten of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles with the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles with Temperance. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles, and underneath that is the King of Cups. Oh. And then underneath that is the that would be the Page of Swords. Inquisitive little chappy. Okay. It's after the resurrection. She's got the sword now. Let's get an Angel of Light card. Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. All I could feel was the goldness of her hair here. She's all lit up. It's like, look how lit up she is in your presence. Okay. But it's like she's managed to, well, look, you can see here, by your beard, you're all lit up. Let's read this card. The Golden Ray. So Archangel Jophiel works on the Golden Ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you are studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise and be merry. It doesn't say that, I added that in. Affirmation, I connect with my inner wisdom. That's an awesome card because I pointed out that it's time for you to wear. It says here, the golden cloak of wisdom, and you're enlightened here. Look, it's the same. Look how you're lit up when you're with her. Okay. It's undeniable. Should we leave this with a journey of love? Let's do that. When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He'd trade the world for the good thing he's found. The journey of love. It's like you don't like it when I change the words around. And it's like, we'll do something about that then. Step into your position. Just for a moment, Joy. 46. But I felt that this was eternal. Eternal bliss. Just for a moment, Joy. There's this fear of, will you still be loved? Later on, down the line. Well, what we feel and express, what we choose at any given time is our offering to the divine cosmic matrix. It germinates and is reflected back to us as manifestation in this material world. Can you choose to gentle your heart, to let it be open to light and to life, even if just for a moment? If you are in the midst of darkness, of deep suffering, can you find even for just a moment the enjoyment of existence underneath it? It is a wild ride, this life. Comes in with that spontaneity card. Every time you open your arms in yes, the universe responds in kind. This oracle brings you a message. In this moment, trust that there is joy waiting to be felt and found, no matter how hard that may be to believe right now. Let go of your attachment to the apparent problems at hand as much as you can, and you will be allowing yourself to let the divine take over and sort out what needs to happen here. Thank the Lord for that, because I'm not sure what needs to happen here. Okay, so let go of your attachment to the apparent problems at hand as much as you can, and you will be allowing yourself to let the divine take over and sort out what needs to happen here. There is help awaiting your invitation always. Why not let it in and let joy in too? You are being offered divine support to live a less guarded existence, to dissemble yourself a little or a lot, and let your true nature, which is joy, bubble to the surface without rhyme or reason other than just because it lives. Love is magic, like a balmy breeze on a winter night. It feels so good, you want it to last forever. And love is magic because we make it so by opening to the pleasure of being alive and sharing the joy we feel. And when we're not looking, the night may warm again. Woo! Windy woo-woos out there. A balmy breeze. Would you like another one? We can have another one with these cards. We have time. The Swan. Picking up a lot on the innocence and purity energy. The purification. Return to innocence energy today. 67. Gliding with grace, nothing is withheld from this beautiful soul. It can discern what is genuine, authentic, loving, and what is from the ego parading. Even through the most impressive words or gestures, this soul can sense the holding within of a core of fearful separation from the divine. With grace, it allows all to be, and moves amongst this world with inspiring light and grace. Let's pronounce this. Paramahansa, the great swan, the soul that moves the souls of others is reaching to you now. The guru, the teacher, the light, the love that is all. You are blessed by a sacred divine relationship with the essence of love itself that adores you and wants only for you to be free. This oracle reaches to you now, indicating that you are held within the grace of a great soul, a teacher of the heart, of the spirit, and there is endless light bestowed upon you for protection. Your path ahead is assured. Soon you will be shifting from hope to a sense of inevitability in your attainment of the spiritual goals closest to your heart. Be with your practice of love. Through meditation, yoga, kindness, nature, dance, singing, whatever speaks to your heart, and know you are one with the divine, and it's only a matter of time before you realise it. To love from afar, all we share are dreams of what will unfold. To love from afar, all we share are dreams of what will unfold. We're going to have to end with a Rumi. Have I finished all my coffee? There's a little bit. I'm being drawn to these colours now, at the bottom here, and with the communication card. And I think that's it. Okay, Rumi. We know it's serious when we have Rumi and the Mother Mary on the same day that want to speak. Okay, I've got the card, thank you. Layla, card number 34. You who show the way is 33. We're on 34. Put aside your clever schemes. O lover, be mindless, become mad. Dive into the heart of the flame. Become fearless, be like a moth. Turn away from the self and tear down the house. Then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover and live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility and wash it 7 times. Then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love. Be a chalice. And we've got the King of Chalices here. You must be all love. You must be. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved. When going to the gathering of drunks, be a drunk and become drunk. Your thought takes a course, dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought, let your heart lead and be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb. Be a comb. Rumi. How I long for my thoughts to no longer make any sense to me. Then I can be rid of them, like noisy house guests who have overstayed their welcome. Oh, the peace when they finally go. Their incessant chatter brings me no comfort. I crave the silence of you. Will you let me hear it? Will you run through the noisy house of my mind with your great muddy feet, so that I can focus on something other than my mind for a while? Maybe you can make such a mess that I shall give up my plans and attempts at order completely. Just give in for a change. It's time for that. To give up my ridiculous fantasies of perfection, useless, noisy, irritating, demanding, and yet deadening perfection. I'd rather just be alive. I want to plant my head in the earth, in the same mud that sticks to your feet, and breathe in her rich soil smell. I want to feel her heart beating in the quiet movements of the roots of the plants as they stretch and grab, and stop my ears with her fertile dirt, finally gaining peace from the constant infernal racket of thoughts no longer wanted. O beloved, how you are to be envied. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, no sense. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, and no sense. The great beloved truly wants you to be closer than ever to the wild, universal heart. And in that field of love, every electronic device goes haywire, systems collapse, worlds collide, and great stars are born from the chaos. But the real you will sense none of this. You'll be staring at your beloved, so intoxicated by love, your tongue will loll out of your mouth, and you'll drawl like a bloodhound, and you won't care a hoot, neither will the great beloved. Such will the passion of your reunion be, that the only thing to matter will be the one great love exploding inside your being. So who cares if you have no idea what day it is, what was your job supposed to be again, or how to make conversation, let alone intelligent conversation, at the dinner table. Ah well, you shall not be yourself anymore. You should not be so appropriate or sociable. Who understands crazy words that fall out of your mouth, unchecked by logic or rationality? I do. I know the beloved too. I am under that same loving spell. I, like you, have no I anymore. I, like you, am so crazy with love that I care not for things making sense anymore. I, like you, long for my night of love with the great beloved that ends me forever and renders me only and ever the lover of the great beloved. I call that night forward from my love-crazed heart, as do you, the Laylat al-Qadr, the night of destiny. Let us run together and pound on the bedroom door of the great beloved, There is no shame. There is nothing else worth holding on to. Let us go now and throw ourselves upon the goodwill of the Creator. Our hair shall be messy and mingle with the curving galaxies, and the planets shall grow rings around them, becoming the many eyes of the great beloved, delightfully bearing witness to our loving, passionate surrender. It takes me to the hair here, the curls of the hair. Our hair shall be messy and mingle with the curving galaxies. I love it. Come here. This oracle brings you a message. You are moving through a period of not knowing, of time in the great void or womb of the Divine Mother. It is in this place the seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light, where all is seen and recognised. It must happen under the cover of darkness, where only trust can assure one of success. This is the way of nature, the way of life, and it must be honoured. This oracle brings you ancient wisdom. It guides you not to fear the darkness, but to enter into it willingly. It is not for you to become lost, but to find your way. This oracle is saying that in the darkness there is the path, the Taraki Tarakat. Do not turn away from it, let it be. Be with the lack of knowing. When people ask of you so many questions and demand sensible answers to support their notion of reality, do not bow to such unworthiness and fear. Know that their minds may be fearful for your safety and their own, lest your divine madness become contagious, but that their fear is nothing to you, nothing at all. It is not even anything to them, but they just don't know that yet. Under the sacred black cloak of night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures from darkness into the light, has invited you into her chamber. In that place you shall experience annihilation, but only that of which is untrue, that is which. Should I say it again? Okay. Under the sacred black cloak of night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures from darkness into the light, has invited you into her chamber. In that place you shall experience annihilation, but only that of which is untrue, that of which would hold you back, dampen your spirit, or prevent you from bursting into full aliveness. For that which is true is already seated deep in her womb and is preparing to be born, strong and with good powerful legs. So when it is time, it will leap like a wild creature, all instinct and intuition, into the morning light. For this moment, however, there is darkness, and that is essential for the appearance, so imminent, beloved, of the light on its way. This oracle brings you guidance. If you find yourself to be sad, to be grieving, whether you know for what or not, or even depressed or struggling, feeling as though you are being pulled down, do not fight. Bear witness instead. Allow what is taking place to take place. Allow what is happening to happen, and you shall find a joy in allowing the interplay of darkness and the light to take place according to a greater unfolding rhythm of your own divine growth process. And we shall leave that there. Okay. I will catch up with you guys soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.